We are here at the Johannesburg Zoo for the official opening of the newly renovated and revamped 4.8 million rands veterinary hospital, which sees a larger theatre area and the manager's office being turned into a viewing room for the public to see what goes on in the back end of things.
The Johannesburg Zoo plays a very important part in the tourism sector of the City of Johannesburg, and it is also one of the oldest zoos, being there since the 1904. It houses over 3,000 species. In essence, we'd like to see the Johannesburg Zoo surviving for another 100 years and continue to provide the service that it does currently. That actually spells out how important this institution is. Hence, earlier on, we were appealing, to corporate South Africa to actually lend a hand, particularly when it comes to the hospital, the support of the hospital. We still need more equipment to ensure that bigger animals like your bears, your lions, also get the care that they deserve, when we have adequate and specific equipment that they need.
Well, the new wing was an estimate of just under 5 million rand, 4.5 to 4.8 depending. And so it's a bit of money, but we are very satisfied with the end result. It meant that we could enlarge our clinical facilities, as well as our new quarantine facilities. And so these are the kinds of funding and partnerships we look for, because I need to put it out there, it's not only the hospital that needs revamping. As you know, we've also now built a new parking facility because there was a demand for that. We've moved on from the days of just being a facility where we put animals on display to facilities where we are now having to manage certain species that are endangered, critically endangered. We play a very important role in that cycle of conservation management. You need not to be reminded of the poaching that is happening of our rhino population in South Africa and indeed in Southern Africa. And so zoological gardens are also safe spaces where we can try and protect such species and make sure that they don't actually die out and that future generations will still experience wildlife as we know it.
We are ultimately dependent on this planet for our own life. And at this point, people have become disconnected from what true life and health is about. And life and health depends on our environment. It doesn't depend on the building you're working in. It doesn't depend on the money that you're actually earning. It depends on people. It depends on nature. It depends on animals. Your nutrition, your knowledge, every bit of our lives depend on one another. It's like an engineer could not have built this on his own. He needed to consult with a veterinarian to understand how an animal is going to react in certain scenarios, to design it so that it works in that aspect. So it is important that different disciplines start integrating with one another to get a better goal of conserving and protecting the life that we are all given.
I'm Ray for Joburg Today.